Hi, Nicole here from Nicole-Brady.com. Last night I went to get pizza for my husband and there was someone serving me, and straight away I could tell he was new. He'd stuffed up my order and he was really nervous, and I found it really kind of cute. And it just reminded me of just when I'd started something new, whether it be a job or a fitness program, anything that I hadn't done before, and I was new, and even if someone didn't see me, that might be how I was feeling, a bit nervous and not knowing what to do. And I remember when it was a little while back, a few years ago, one of my jobs working in a bar in Israel. And I'll never forget my first day there. It was packed and it was crazy, and the computer was in Hebrew, and I was freaking out, and I think I was actually giving people like double money in their change and deleting tables, and I was just off my rocket. And when I got home that night, I said to, he was my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, I said, I'm never ever going back. I said, I just can't do it. The computer's difficult. Everyone's screaming at me. I made mistakes with the orders. And he just said, you're not quitting. You're going to go back tomorrow and the next day, and it's going to get easier. And I just thought, I just don't know if I can do it. And long story short, I was there for about 1.5 years, even maybe longer. I was asked to be the floor manager. I was really fast on the tables. I just don't know how I became a really amazing waitress. From the beginning, I couldn't remember one thing, and then by the end of it, if there was 10 people at the table, I could just remember everyone's orders. And it's because I stayed and I sticked with it, and I dedicated myself, and I didn't quit. Even though that first day, I never would have thought that I would be able to, achieve what I did, and that's it really. It was just time that made it easier for me. So same goes for if you're starting an online business. From the beginning, it can be very overwhelming because you don't know what you're doing, and unless you try it and get used to it and practice, you're never going to get better. Same with your gym program. The first day, okay, your arms are going to be really small if you're a man, or for a woman they're going to be a bit fat, or whatever it is. And nothing's going to change unless you stay consistent and you keep going back for more. If you measure something by one day, it's just not measurable. So basically, to succeed, you need a time frame, and that time frame can be not so long, just depending on what kind of success you want. And everyone has a different success that they want to reach, or they see success in a different way. So you can't measure someone else's success on your success. Someone next to you might be in a completely different, for example, a training program. He might be, or she might be, wanting different results to what you want, and you could be on the same program. So the way that you get there is going to be a little bit different, and it's going to take a different amount of time, because there's no way that you're going to want the exact same results, whether it's to gain something personally, financially, physically, mentally, spiritually. There's so many different variables that are going to change the way that you measure success and the person next to you measures success. So what I'm saying is, stick with it. Time brings success, depending on what kind of success you want, and just don't give up, because the first day is always the hardest, and every single day it gets easier, and you're never going to know unless you keep going forward. And that is all. Keep going. I'll see you tomorrow.